Okay, let's do a quick tutorial on how to export from Premiere Pro to YouTube. And we're gonna do this with a 1080 timeline. So as you can see, I have this clip on my timeline and I wanna export this whole entire clip. So in order to do that, I'm going to set an in point and an out point. And then it will only export what's between the in and out. So I'm gonna go to beginning and I hit the I key on the keyboard for in, and I'll go to the end of the clip and I hit the O key for out. That's my out point and my in point. Then I go up to File, Export, Media, and this will open the export settings window. And we want to make sure we select H.264 as the format. You can name, or you should name, your clip, let's say 1080 to YouTube, and select the folder you want it to be saved to, and hit save. Make sure you check export video and export audio. Down here we can see we have a 1080 timeline, 30 frames per second, and then we come to these tabs, to the video settings. We have effects, video, audio, multiplexer, captions, and publish. But the only two we care about are video and audio. Let's start with video. We're going to go down to the encoding settings right here. And you want to make sure this is set to high, which it already is. Sometimes it might be grayed out like this, and it's like, oh, I can't change it. But you just have to uncheck, and then you can select high. And for the level, we want to have 4.2. And make sure render maximum depth is selected. And we can see it's still 1080, 30 frames per second, square pixels, NTSC. Bitrate settings, very important too. If you export this only for YouTube or Vimeo, I would recommend to set it to CBR. This is going to be the highest bit rate for your whole video. It's going to make your file much larger, and it's going to take a while to upload to YouTube, but YouTube will compress your video afterwards, so it's best to start with the highest quality bit rate you can get. So for YouTube, CBR. VBR 2-pass, maybe if you give your video to somebody else, it doesn't have to go on YouTube. It makes it a smaller file, and it's easy to pass on to Dropbox or Google Drive or whatever. But for YouTube, CBR. And we want to make sure the target bitrate is set to 40. We're going to pass advanced settings. There's nothing really there that we need. We don't need VR video. One more thing. Use maximum render quality, make sure that it's checked, and then you're pretty much good to go. If you set your in and out like we did earlier, then you're good to go. But maybe you want to export the whole entire sequence, use it like that. But for now, we're just doing in and out. And then you just hit export. And there it goes. Good luck.